Hi, my name is Jacob Folger, and I'm a sculptor and artist, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make a skull. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's a young artist that found a couple of my videos, and he's from Romania, actually lives in Romania. He found a couple of my videos on YouTube, and he was able to learn from them. He made a couple, I think he made a gargoyle or two from them. Then he commented on that and on the videos, and we ended up getting in touch, and he sent me some pictures of what he made, and now we talk all the time, actually, back and forth about art and all kinds of things. And so he asked me tonight, if it's hard to make a skull, and I don't think it's hard to make anything. So I said, well, you know, you're just starting out. It's going to take you a minute. You might have to do a few before, or maybe a couple before you start to get it, you know. But he'll get better. He has limited access to clay and, you know, the types of products that more readily available here in the U.S. I think at least it sounds that way. But what we're going to do, start off with here, is a ball of clay. You can form it by squeezing it like this, and you can roll it like this also. The one thing I'm going to tell you real quick, I always say on all my videos, is when you buy your clay, before you buy it, before you pay for it, open up the box. It'll be wrapped in plastic. Take your fingers and squeeze it like that. If it's not soft and pliable like that, don't buy it. Get another box, because it's going to be really hard to work with if you try to do it. You know, try to get it with it when it's hard like that. And then there's a source list here on the video of the other things that we'll be using. The tools are very minimal, by the way. So once we got a ball, what I want to try to do is just flatten out the front of the face here, and then because there's not really much, you know, the nose, of course, is not there anymore on a skull. And I'm just adding a little bit of clay to bring it down for the chin bone there. Okay. And you can see it's already coming into shape here. It's really not that hard. What you can do is you can take one of your tools that's on the source list, or you can use the back of a paintbrush, like here. We're going to put in the eye sockets or eye holes, and just pressing and then kind of widening it. The skulls I've made have been more stylized over the years, the ones I have made. So we'll just start out like that. And also we have a nose hole, so that would go in here like that. You can see it's coming around already. And the bridge of the nose comes out a little bit here, like that. And you can squeeze it out like that. You're just bringing out the sides of the nose, like that. And my friend had said that he wanted to use one for the top of a gargoyle, for the gargoyle head. So I'm just adding clay here and extending out the nose, and then I'll open it up again here like that. And open up the eyes a little bit more here. Now I'm going to take some clay and start forming the jaw a little bit. And this is actually comes out the right here with the basically we'll call them lips, even though it's just bone, but it's going to be where, you know, where the teeth come in. So you basically want that out, sticking out a little bit. Like that. And when I'm working with clay, you know, I just basically work my way around wherever it needs me. So I want to, there's a bone that comes out to the side of the bottom of the eye here. So I'm just going to start bringing that out. And you can blend it in with your fingers. You see me doing that, blending the clay together so it's you know one in a smooth transition from as pieces are added. And coming around the eyes here, there's more bone here. Right here. And around here. So just adding little bits of clay and blending. I highly recommend getting on Google or one of the search engines. Do a Google search for skulls or skull sculpture, and get a picture of what a skull looks like. You know, to work from, because it really makes a difference to have a picture of what you're doing. Just adding. Now, you know, this is definitely a stylized skull, but it just gives you an idea. It's not that difficult to do. Bringing out the bones a little bit more, just adding a little bit of clay on the ends of these bones here, and bringing that out. So I do encourage you definitely to contact me and you know, do a comment or send me an email. Let me know what you're making. I have a lot of energy. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm doing this video because Makoto asked me if it was hard to make one. He didn't ask me to make a video, but he could have. There's a division in here inside the nose there. And I'm just going to add a little bit of clay there. Just sculpt it in with my tool here. All right. Now I'm working on the jaw a little bit. Let's bring that out. Okay, I'm just bringing out the jaw here a little bit. on the sides of the sides of the jaw here. They it comes up like a little fork here. I'll show you. It's like that. And then there's another bone that comes up this way. And then just blending and that sort of thing. Alright, then we'll bring some of that jaw a little bit, just add a little bit of clay to that. Like that. We got these this jawbone comes up at like a fork right about here. It forks out. And then here also. There we go. Okay, we got the this is kind of that upper bone there, and we could open this up to kind of give the definition for the mouth a little bit. Use this as a skull. Really, it looks almost like he's smiling. Really, it's kind of macabre if you ask me. And then you can take you can put the teeth in individually if you want, or you could make a whole bridge almost like this and then just lay it in like that, and then you could divide it, you know, where the teeth are there. You can do it that way and draw lines. It doesn't look as good, I don't think, by doing it that way, but that's just an option. The other is, of course, to lay in the teeth individually. And if you like, you can add little fangs if you want. Make it look, you can start to make it look mean. By doing that, you can add fangs, and you can also change the shape of the eyes. I don't know what you're looking for, but if it's just a regular skull, it might be along these lines, the lines that I've got here. So we'll just bring this out a little bit. And you've got your picture, I hope. You've got a picture that's showing you what to do, because it's going to help you a lot, rather than following a video, to follow pictures that you find online or somewhere else. And then you can, once you put in a few teeth like that, you can carve them in. That. I mean, his teeth are really pretty crooked, but this is, it's kind of, it takes a lot of time really to sit down and sculpt something like this, but to give somebody an idea so they can see that it's actually something that you can obtain. I mean, you know, if you hadn't ever seen it done, you probably wouldn't have any idea. how to do it, and so that was really the reason why I wanted to do the video. And then you can just shape a little bit to give it the look. I'm going to just keep on working on that division of the inside of the nose there. There's a little piece of cartilage, I think they call it. There we go. There we are. Now we can a little division here for the upper and lower teeth. Like that. And you can see that looks a little bit better as far as the teeth goes. And then just start adding depth and definition around the bones and that sort of thing. You can see under here you can blend the clay a little bit so it it's fairly solid here. You can see the back of the skull is also the shape of it there. There we go. And then just and then you might want to add some definition around the top part of the eyes here, like this. And there it is. So that's pretty much a roughed out version of a human skull. It's really not hard. I recommend just trying it and practice and get pictures to work from. It'll make it a lot easier. My name again is Jacob Folger. Please subscribe to my channel for over 300 videos on how to do a lot of different things, including sculpting clay. And visit my website at jacobfolger.com. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.